Long ago, there was an Egyptian sea that lived in peace and harmony. But then, a plague spread across the land. Many fell ill under this plague, and unfortunately died, leaving their families to mourn, and then catching the plague soon after. To combat this problem, the pharaoh sent out his priests to find a cure. After searching far and wide, they came across the legendary Millennium spellbook. This was a feared object by the pharaoh, for he knew the tale of the original 7 Millennium items that were created by the spellbook. But he had to protect his people, so he gave in and used his power to combat the plague. As a result, 10 new Millennium items were formed, and with their powers combined, they were able to ward off the plague. But soon after the plague was gone, the pharaoh discovered a new power that was hidden within these Millennium items. The power to raise the dead. And while the pharaoh did have many temptations with this newfound power, he also rationalized that there would be dire consequences if it fell into the wrong hands. So for the sake of his kingdom, he hid away 9 of the 10 Millennium items into his tomb when he died, leaving 1 Millennium item, the Millennium Magnet, with the guardians of his tomb. Over the generations, the guardian used to learn the Millennium Magnet to send any robbers of the tomb to the Shadow Realm, by winning at games. They spent their time learning to master games that were popular in that current era, be it mahjong, checkers, or chess. Currently, the most popular game is Duel Monsters, a game created by Maximilian Pegasus. And that, DX, is why you hold the legacy of our fellow guardians in your hands. I'm not going to be around much longer, so it's your job to protect the items.
Wow. I mean, at least that explains what you do every day. But if the pharaoh didn't want the items to be used, why didn't he just destroy them?
That's exactly why we're guarding them, son. The Millennium items cannot be simply destroyed. There must be a chosen one that is needed to destroy the items as the prophecy predicts it.
Okay, but how will we know who is the chosen one, Dad?
We should know that when the time comes. But for now, it seems like that time is far ahead of us, so it's your job to guard the tomb. I've grown far too old to protect it in my state of mind. So here, I give to you my Millennium Magnet.
Awesome. But what do I do as a guardian exactly?
Your job is to protect the items no matter what happens, and send any intruders that may try to steal them to the Shadow Realm.
But I don't want to hurt anyone.
Don't worry, son, you won't be hurting anyone. The pain that they feel is brought upon themselves when they had the thought of taking the Millennium items in the first place.
So you said I need to win at games to send people to the Shadow Realm with this magnet. But what happens if I should lose?
Well, hopefully it should never come to that, but if it does, you must protect the Millennium items, and if you are defeated, there'd be only one resort.
Well, this is boring. I thought this would be more exciting, facing off against tomb robbers and all that stuff. But so far all I've done is just stand here and wait for something to happen. I don't know how my dad managed to do it. Oh, hello there. What are you up to?
Rumor has it that this is the tomb where the Egyptian pharaoh sleeps. Is that true?
Nope. Definitely not the tomb.
Oh really? Then why are you guarding it?
Alright then, yes. This is a tomb. Just want to make sure you weren't stupid.
I can assure you I'm not. Anyway, down to important matters, I have orders from my boss to retrieve some items from that tomb.
Well, if you want to get into the tomb, you're gonna have to get by me.
Alright then, if that's what it takes, then so be it.
Now hold on. Before we begin this duel, I just want to show you this.
And what's that supposed to be?
It's a Millennium Magnet. And if I win this duel, this object will have the power to send you to the Shadow Realm. So right now I'll give you a chance to walk away while you still have your soul intact.
I don't know what this Shadow Realm is, but I must retrieve these items for my boss. So if we must, let's duel.
Alright, stranger. I don't know who you are, but you're not taking the items of this tomb. Let's duel! Alright. Let's keep going. Ha. Scissors weren't good against my rock. Alright, I guess I'll go first. A pretty good hand to start out with. I'll activate my terraforming, which will allow me to add Negravite to my hand. Alright, after placing that on the field, I will summon my Gravekeeper's Commandment for 2,100 attack points. And then end my turn. This is about as strong as a Cyber Dragon I've heard. So, unless you have some special Cyber Dragon in your hand, I don't think you're going to be able to beat it.
I'll set one monster face down, and one card face down in my turn.
Alright then. I draw. I then summon Gravekeeper's Curse, which will do 500 points of damage to your life points.
Not so fast. Activate the trap card, Trap Hole.
Alright, still does 500 points of damage, but it's okay then. I will then attack with my Gravekeeper's Commandment. Let's see what card you have face down. Ah, the Emerald Tortoise.
Due to my Emerald Tortoise's effect, goes to my spell and trap card zone, and as a continuous spell or trap card.
Alright then. I suppose I'll end my turn since I have nothing else to do, since you destroy my Gravekeeper's Curse. Alright.
Draw.
What you gonna do now?
I normal summon my Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. Activate Pegasus' effect to add 1 Crystal Beast from my deck to my spell and trap card zone.
Alright.
I'll add Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle.
What's that do? I wonder.
Next, I'll activate Crystal Promise.
Alright.
Allows me to special summon 1 Crystal Beast monster from my spell and trap card zone. Now special summon Ruby Carbuncle. Due to Ruby Carbuncle's effect, I can special summon my Emerald Tortoise.
Alright. That's a lot of Crystal Beast monsters. What are you gonna do to get over my commandment?
Then I'll Xyz for my Ginosaurus.
Sea monster, huh? I haven't seen those before.
Then I'll activate the spell card XYZ Unit.
Ooh. That's gonna be tough to get over. But nothing I can't deal with.
Then I attack your monster.
Alright.
Due to Ginosaurus effect, you take 1,000 points of damage.
Alright.
And I'll attack your life points directly with Pegasus. End my turn.
You really did turn around this duel in 1 turn. You're not unimpressive. Alright. I then summon my Gravekeeper's Assailant. And he'll attack your dinosaur. But wait, there's more.
What?
Activate its effect, turning him to defense mode. And knocking down all of your monsters with him. And then, I suppose I'll end my turn. Alright. What you gonna do now?
I'll summon my other Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus.
Alright. Although it would be
I'll
wise
add-
if you placed him in defense mode, seeing as my monster is still going to destroy them next turn.
I'll add my Amethyst Cat to Splinter Zone. Then I'll activate Crystal Blessing.
Ooh, what's this? Alright.
I'll add my...
But too bad, my Necrovalley negates it. Since you're saying spell and trap card stuff from your graveyard to your field, it'll prevent it.
I'll just Xyz for my number 82 Heartland Draco. Then I'll activate Heartland Draco's effect.
Alright. Allowing her to track directly. Very
Yeah.
noble of you. But it won't save you. Alright. Well, I think it's about time we get down to business then. I will tribute my Gravekeeper's Assailant to normal summon this thing. And do it as effect. You'll gain some attack points equal to the level of my tributed monsters. To bring up to 2,900 attack points. Now, destroy the... Oh. I guess he can't attack this turn he's summoned. That's going to be disappointing. Ooh. Alright then, I guess I'll just end my turn.
Draw. I'll set 1 card face down. Activate Heartland Draco's effect.
Alright.
And attack you directly.
Alright. It's not like I can't survive from that. And besides, you ran out of
Then
excess materials.
Then I'll set 1 monster and end my turn.
Alright then, I draw. This could be useful. Set this card face down. And I normal summon my Gravekeeper's Priestess, allowing my monsters to gain 200 more attack points. And now, Gravekeeper Oracle, attack that Heartland Dragon. Oh, and I can't target it for attack points. That's really weird. Oh, I see what's happening. I can't target it for attack because you have an amber count in the field. Very cheeky of you, I must say.
It's a fact.
You're
My
like,
amber mammoth.
huh. I have to do something about these cards. But for now, I can't do anything. Oh well, at least you can't attack directly. I suppose I'll end my turn. And I think I figured out a way to get rid of it. But I'm not going to tell you, of course. Can't attack directly, though. But you can attack Grave Keeper's
But I can't attack your priestess.
Yep, and that's where my plan comes in. I activate Quaking Mirror Force, bring it to face down defense mode.
Darn it.
And now that its effect's not activating, I get targeted for an attack. Alright. Not the most useful card to have right now, but it doesn't matter. I will summon my Gravekeeper's Heretic. And with it, I will attack with Gravekeeper's Priestess. For some reason, it won't get targeted by Necker Valley. That's very unfortunate. Alright, Gravekeeper's Oracle, let's do a high chunk of damage. Attack him directly.
Activate my trap card, Rainbow Path.
What's this?
I'll send my amber mammoth to the graveyard. Negate your attack, and I get to add a rainbow dragon to my hand.
Very interesting. Alright then. It won't stop Gravekeeper's Heretic's attack, though. Go! And I end my turn. Alright. What are you going to do now, stranger?
I activate Lightning Vortex.
Oh no.
Send MST to the graveyard.
But fortunately, Heretic's effect will activate, preventing him from being destroyed by your card effect.
I'll end my turn.
Alright then. Not another card, like, that's good, but still. Alright. Gravekeeper's Assailant and Gravekeeper's Heretic will attack you directly. And then I'll end my turn.
Draw. Set one card face down and end my turn.
Alright then. It seems like this duel is over. I set one card face down. And Gravekeeper's Assailant will attack you directly. It's over.
Not so fast. I activate my trap card, Magical Cylinder.
No! No! How could I lose in such a novice way?
I do whatever it takes to win. Now, if you don't mind, I have work to be done. Oh, and I'll be taking that too. My boss very clearly stated he wants all the items. So, these are the 10 Millennium items. Impressive.
Not so fast.
Oh, it's you again. And what exactly do you think you're doing?
Please, you can't take the Millennium items. With their powers in the wrong hands. Who knows what could happen?
Sorry, it's not my decision to make. I'm just a hired treasure hunter trying to make some money.
Well, if that's your case, then I'll have to stop you.
And what? Another duel? Your body's far too weak for it. And besides, the tables have turned. For now, I hold the Millennium items that can take you to the Shadow Realm.
Well then, I guess there's no choice. Time for the last resort. Agmutes Eax Iakbi!
No. What did you do?
I separated the items, so that way you may never retrieve them.
Do you know what my boss is going to do to me if I don't bring back those items?
Not really. No.
I could lose my job. And if that happens... Well, even if the items are separated, they still have to be somewhere, so I guess I'll be leaving now. But if you get in my way again, I'll make sure you pay.
Well, at least I protected the items. The bad news is I have no idea where they could have gone off to. Welp, I guess it's time to start looking. After I'm in better shape to do it.